it's Anna, and it's been a little while since I've done a celebrity numerology. So we're going to look at actually the numerology compatibility of Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. So I'm going to try to do them side by side here so that we can do a comparison. So we have Willard Carroll Smith, and we have a curious kitty. I don't know if you can see him. All right, and we have Jada Corin, or however you might say that, Pinkett. Okay, and I wonder, could do their life paths maybe above them for right now, and then we could maybe look at stages of life. So we missed both of their birthdays. They were both in September, but I guess the timing is still okay because Will Smith has a new movie coming out. So, and for Jada, 9/18, so their birthdays are a week apart. 1971. It's kind of cool. All right, so let's see here. Let's do their name numerologies, and we can look at how their personalities are compatible, and then we could look at their life paths as well. Yeah, I was like, maybe we should do their life. Actually, yeah, let's do their life paths first because they're just right up there and it will be short. So that's 9, 7, 24, so 9, 7, and 6. 9, 7, and 6, it would be 22. A master number for Will Smith's life path. I guess that's not surprising. He has, yeah, his life story is pretty cool. Let's see. So for Jada, we have 9, 9, and 18, which is another 9. So 9, 9, and 9, which is 27, which is 9 for Miss Jada. So that makes her very, very giving. Will Smith's, that 22 is like, he is not afraid of a challenge, and moreover, he loves to be challenged, and in his life, he wants a life of overcoming challenges in a great way, and he wants to work very hard in ways that just make him great and make things great for everyone. So, and Jada also wants to do a lot for other people because 9 is a very selfless and humanitarian kind of number. It's a very mother type number, very family oriented, wanting to just give to others. So I could see right away how, they just want to both do great things in the world for other people. Will is more focused on the hard work that he's going to put in, and Jada more focused on just the giving aspect, very feminine. All right, so let's look at their names now. See what we got going over here. Okay. Seven, and obviously he goes by Will, right? So let's look at that too. 2. Okay. So these are his keys. And let's just get the rest of his name while we're over here. Another 34. and a 24. So that's 20 total, 2 for his expression. Okay, let's look at Jada's and then we'll talk about those. So, okay, oh, she has a 7 also for her key. Okay. And 5, so, oh my goodness, 2 as well. So they both have 2 expressions, and they both have a key of 7 if you go off of Will's full name, which is Willard. So, wow, that's a lot of similarity right off the bat there. So keys represent how we view opportunity and what opportunities we're most likely to take. And they both have 7, so they both are like, I need a dang good reason to take any opportunity. I need to know why I'm doing everything. What is my intention behind everything? Because 7 is all about knowledge and truth. It's a very deep number. So they both have a deep wanting to know why they're doing everything that they're doing, which makes them both extremely purposeful in a very deep way. So 7 is also can be a spiritual number. So, and I actually can't remember right now what they are, if we know what they are spiritually, but it doesn't surprise me that they had sort of an instant connection. If you've ever heard their story about how they got together. So, yeah, connecting with those 7s right away. And then, moreover, also, they express themselves with the same number vibration as well. So, and that's also Will's key when he's going by Will. So 2 is a number of balance, it's a number of communication, it's a number of relationships. And with that as their expressions, they express themselves both as being very easy to talk to, very communicative. They want to talk about, any issues that are coming up. They want to talk about the deeper things in life too. I wouldn't be surprised if they're not ones for small talk really. And they both express themselves also as being very relationship oriented, which just kind of comes along with the being easy to talk to. So any friends that they have or relationships that they have, they're expressing that love pretty freely. Like the love is just kind of free flowing as long as they have a good understanding of why everything is happening and why they're doing what they're doing. Then they're being very communicative about everything and very, very free flowing in terms of relationships. So, and the 2 for Will's key could also, so he's more likely to take opportunities where he's going to get to communicate and where he's going to get to really connect with people. And that makes sense too. Wow. So let's look at their soul urges from their vowels. So 26, his soul urge is an 8. Okay. And for Jada, my God. Wait, I thought it was the same. Is it the same? Okay, no, it's not quite the same. I thought I was getting 26 there, and they were also going to have the same soul urge, but she actually has a soul urge of 27. I was missing one of the ones there. So her soul urge is 9, which goes along beautifully with her life path. She was very meant to do, things that were going to help other people with her life. And that's what she wanted most, and that's what her life set her up for. So that makes sense for her. And so, yeah, that just means out of life, she most wants to feel like she's a good mother, she's a good friend to people, she is helping people in any way that she can. That's what she wants most. And Will, on the other hand, and they're very beautifully feminine and masculine so far. So the 8 soul urge is all about success. He most wants to be successful in a way that is going to make him be secure and help his family be secure financially and safety-wise. 8's just a very stable, ambitious, success-oriented number. So there's something you can also do with the 2 soul urges. You can add them together and it makes the soul urge essence. So their soul urge essence, 8 and 9, it would be 17, which would be 8. So because anything that you add to 9, it always just ends up being itself. That's how it works in numerology. So because of Jada's 9, I would say that, what Will wanted might have dominated things, at least at first. And we can look at, once we do quiet self, we can also look at how Jada may have changed after she added the Smith to her name after they got married. So, yeah, I would say what Will wanted might have sort of taken over at times. Okay, let's look at their quiet selves with the consonants. See if I can fit this in here. He has a lot of consonants. Okay. All right. So Will's quiet self is a 3. And let's look at Jada's. I don't know if I did that right. I got 39. Let me check that. Yeah. I feel like something went wrong over here though, because 9 and 3 do not add up to 2. Like 9 and 3 would be 12, which would be 3. So I did something wrong over here. Let's see. Corinne, Pinkett. Yeah, I already double checked that 39. I wonder And this is 27. I wonder if something went wrong all the way back up here. Maybe they don't have matching expressions. 26. This is so weird. I can't figure out what's wrong up there. Something has to be wrong. And I can't find it. So, do you guys see where I made a mistake? I guess I can't really talk to you right now, so it's not all the way helpful, but yeah, 7 and 8 and 5, that's 20. I do not know what I did wrong. Okay, well, because yeah, this says like they have matching quiet selves, which if they had matching quiet selves and matching expressions, they should also have the same soul urge, which they don't. A-A-O-E-I-E and T-T K-N-P. Oh my gosh, I labeled this N as a 4. N's are 5s. Okay, so her expression is different. They do have the same quiet self, but they don't actually have the same expression. Because if that's a 5, then this is 27, this is 9. So her expression is actually a 3. 21, her expression is a 3 in here. So those aren't actually matching. Sorry to make it messy, you guys. Her expression is a 3. So while Will is, so what I said about his expression is true, very focused on communication and relationships, her expression is happiness. So those still go really well together. They're not matching, but they do go really well together. Having 3 as an expression it just makes you very positive, very expressing yourself, focused on the good things in life, the simple pleasures. Even if things aren't going your way, you still express yourself positively with this number. So, but I do see, so since the soul urges weren't wrong, like his soul urge still might have taken over at times, and she might have still been like, everything's fine, everything's still happy, but maybe it wasn't deep down. Because they did have some problems, and I learned that from her Red Table Talk show where they talked about that. So with their matching quiet selves though, so this is what they actually have matching, not the expressions, but their quiet selves, and they do have the same key still too. So with their quiet selves both being 3, they're very similar when they're alone, when they're just by themselves and they're thinking about how their life is going. They are thinking about, am I doing everything that is making me happy? Am I bringing joy to myself and joy to the people around me? Are things going in a positive way? That's what 3 is all about. So this would help them have really the same goals. Along with that, this is how they view opportunity. This is what they think about when they're alone. Those matching make for very similar attitudes about life, very similar just goals in life. I think it would take them in a similar direction. So circling back to their life paths too, he's a little more ambitious, and you can see that with his soul urge, and she's just more giving, but ultimately they're sort of wanting the same things out of life. They're wanting to reach this same like state of peace. That's what I think of with 3 too, is a very peaceful, just a peaceful life. Okay, so let's see how adding the Smith over here might have changed some things for Jada. So, and we already did. So Smith is 24, which would add a 6 to her name. So it did add to 21 once we fixed it. Oh my gosh, and with the 6, that's 27, which is 9. So it made her expression match her soul urge and her life path. This marrying him expression-wise actually brought her more into alignment. Isn't that beautiful? I just got chills. That's beautiful. So now she might have used to express herself as positive no matter what was going on, but now she is more focused on expressing herself as being that giving, nurturing character that we all, I can't speak for everyone, I was going to say that we all love. Who wouldn't love someone like that? So that just brought her soul urge, expression, and life path into alignment. Oh, I forgot to label these life path up here, sorry. So at least for her expression, that was a very, very positive change. Let's see, and then down here it adds an I, so it adds a 9 and actually doesn't change this at all. Because if you add a 9 to 27, that makes it 36, and it's still 9. So what she wanted out of life did not change. He did not change her in that aspect at all. She did not allow herself to be changed in that aspect. And it's weird, I'm sure nobody thinks about this stuff when they're getting married, like what's going to happen to them when they change their name. But I think we have a sense of it deeper. I think if you're marrying the right person, then you can kind of sense what might change about you and what you're going to be able to hang on to. So her soul urge did not change. And then over here, so we're adding 4 more consonants over here. And 5, 7, 15. Oh my gosh. So adding a 6 to her 3, what does that make her new quiet self? It's 9. Oh my goodness. So she has 9s everywhere. She had 2 9s on her own, and after she married him, she became just even more giving, even more family focused. And I think the number that we don't see here that comes with 9, even if you can't see it, is 1, because you're not going to be able to be giving this much to other people if you haven't first taken care of number 1, taken care of yourself. So she, I think, stands up for herself more than she used to, because she knows that it's very important to take care of her family, to take care of the people around her, to be this giving soul. That is what she came here to be, is a super giving, humanitarian, helpful soul. And you can think of it however you want. It's a little bit sexist and whatnot that, the man, when he gets married, he doesn't change. Women don't always change their name, though. They can keep their name if they want to. So, but he didn't change. His ambition is still there. This master number life path of achieving greatness through hard work and challenges is still there and goes along really nicely. I think that overall, Jada is probably his fuel in a lot of ways because she's so giving. And I think since he wants to be successful really in all areas of his life, and he is very relationship focused, I would think that he gives back to her a lot as well and wants to make her feel taken care of and secure. And that's really beautiful. So, and if you have watched her Red Table Talk, where they talk about the issues that they had in their relationship and they split up for a little while and then they got back together, I think that this it's just magical, like that all of hers became nines. I think that this is a relationship that, according to the numbers at least, these vibrations, this could work in the long term. So for those of you who are fans of them and don't want to see them split up again, I don't see it happening, because they're such a beautiful, they really have everything here in terms of numbers. So if there are other celebrity couples that you would like me to do their compatibility, I'd be happy to do that. This is pretty fun. Sorry about that error before, but at least we caught it and fixed it. And yeah, I love you, Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith. If you ever see this, y'all are awesome. And I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a beautiful day, and I will be next weekend for next weekend's longer video because we have the full moon. So I'm going to do a tarot, pick a card, and charm reading for the full moon next weekend. All right, have a beautiful day. Much love.